Recently, a friend of mine invited me to spend some time with him and some of our other friends in Chicago over MLK weekend. I found a really good deal on a plane ticket, and seeing as how I am a connoisseur of cities and their culture, I knew that I had to go. Here I am in Chirac. It's much colder than Iraq. But otherwise, I think pretty much the same, right? I arrived in Chicago only to realize it wasn't like I had heard at all. It was a snowy wasteland. I mean, this was like Hoth or the snow level from your favorite video game. It was inhospitable. I was tricked by the airline. Now it all made sense. I wandered around in the frigid cold seeking any interesting tourist destinations or activities. All I found was snow, which I mean is admittedly kind of nice. You know, I don't see a lot of snow. But the charm wears off after a while. There's great views from the bus. We're in the bus right now, the bus in Chicago. It's bussin', you might say. The lone refuge from this bitter cold was a local chain of convenience stores called Walgreens.
They've got these things at Walgreens called lines.
Yeah, what's that?
You gotta like sit in them, and then when you get to the end or the front of the line and something happens, I don't really know. It seems dangerous, but you know, it's Chicago, you gotta do it.
Despite the name, the walls were actually white. A poor choice considering all people in this poor decrepit city ever see is white. Despite that, Walgreens had everything I needed to survive. I would be dead without them. So Walgreens, you have my thanks and eternal gratitude. Chirac, you can just like go into Walgreens and get big packages like this. It's just the standard thing people in Chirac do. Now that I think about it, Walgreens should think about expanding. I mean, they should have these everywhere, not just in Chicago. How's the video so far? Please comment and tell me how it is. I'm just really trying really hard right now, and I got a lot of things going on right now, and I just really need this. I need to win here. Okay, I need to win here, okay? Just give me a good comment. The algorithm, the algorithm. Going to Chicago was a miserable experience. I would only recommend to a cryptid who could endure these harsh conditions. I ended up staying inside basically the entire time. And so did the locals. Why would they choose to live there? It's beyond me. This is how people in Chicago play fighting games. They use the Chicago style controller. I don't really understand it personally. You know, I had heard a lot about Chicago, but it all turned out to be myth or rumor. Where was this Chicago? Or this? Or this? As far as I can tell, these places don't exist. I presume these images were generated by artificial intelligence. Chicago has to resort to these lies to get people to visit. It's shameful. And I hereby demand an apology from every resident of the Chicago metropolitan area. Pizza was pretty good though. This is, I think, better than the New York pizza. I know that's gonna piss some people off, but I'm hoping I get some views off that opinion. So please send your friend from New York this video and tell him this guy said that Chicago style pizza is better. I really appreciate that.